So today I will be asking Evan about his training to become a pro wrestler. How's it going?
How you doing, Brian?
Not too bad. Where did you start your training?
I started in 2011. I went to the New England Pro Wrestling Academy. And before I actually started the training, we had one-day fantasy camps where basically you would go in just for 3 hours and learn the basics. And I did that about 4 times over the course of 1 year. So by the 4th time, I was really dead set, like I wanted to train, I wanted to do it. The day of my 4th fantasy camp, I actually went up to the trainer and he said, all right, you can sign up. I put down my deposit and I started training like 3 days later. And that's kind of how it all started out for me.
Who are you trained by? Who is your training?
By a wrestler named Bryan Fury. He is he's a talented guy. He really brings out the best in everybody. I mean, he's very passionate and he's very hard-headed, but it's in a good way. Where he is just I'll do something that might not necessarily be the right thing to do, but he'll come up to me and say, "Why'd you do that? Why'd you do it like that? Do it like this." And it just looks like it's just natural. It looks real. That's what you're doing in wrestling. You're creating an illusion. And that's kind of basically what the business is all about. He just teaches you everything that you need to know. And I just learned so much from him. You know what I mean? I mean, he really stayed on me. I know that he wanted me to do well because he said to me, like, "Hey, I'm tough on you because I want you to do well, and I want you to be the best that you can be."
My name is Bryan Fury. I am the owner and head trainer here at the New England Pro Wrestling Academy.
Bryan Fury is a great trainer. He's pretty well accepted as one of, if not the best, professional wrestler in the New England area.
I'm like a coach as well as I am a trainer, so I'm yelling and gotta do this right. Come on, I expect more out of you. But it's good because I can really see who really wants this, as well as how much they're willing to give. Go through the same thing that I went through way back when. If somebody does something wrong, I let them know. If somebody does something right, I don't need to tell them. I stay quiet.
No arm drags. Why are you drawing a blank here?
So what's the lifestyle like of a pro wrestler?
It's long nights, and not only that, it's being a pro wrestler in general. You're always on the road. You're always beating yourself up. So it takes a lot out of you. But if for the love and the passion of what the fans bring to the show, I mean, it's just great. As soon as you walk out of the curtain and you get out there, you realize, all the hard work that you put in, everything you do, is all for the fans and giving them a great show.
The process for a new student is definitely a lot different than probably what they expect. And they expect hard work and it's going to be tough and stuff, but the toughest stuff when they first start is going to be a lot of repetitiveness. I make people do things 50 to 100 times, like on just day one. Lock up, lock up, lock up. Even if they think they have it right and they want to move on to something else, no. Keep going, because you have to have every single little thing right, between where your hands go, how your arms are, where your feet stand every time you do something, as well as a lot of the pain that they're going to be going through. Even just hitting the ropes hurts a lot more than anybody realizes. Everyone's kind of used to, hitting the mat and stuff's going to hurt, but every student I've ever had has huge bruises here on their hip and then around their calf from hitting the ropes. They're just cable. They're metal cables with a little bit of tape and wrapping stuff around them. That is a huge amount of pain for a lot of people. To be honest with you, 3 out of 4 students don't last longer than 2 months. It's a lot harder than people realize, and anytime I see somebody walk through that door, as much as I want to believe they will be here for years and years to come and will learn and prosper into the next big thing, I know through the 13 years I've been doing this that It's a lot harder than anybody ever realizes, as well as takes a lot more time and a lot more dedication than a lot of people realize. And most people don't last more than 3 months.
So are you still wrestling today?
I'm actually not. This is always kind of like a tough pill for me to always swallow. I left about 4 months in, and the reason for it was because I was going to class and I did not like. I just couldn't wrap my mind around the training. I wanted to just be good. I wanted to get in there and just do everything right. And I felt as if every time I went in there, I could not get the technique down. I just couldn't do it. So I got fed up and I left. What am I doing? How I couldn't even live with myself at all. And I just wanted, like I said, I just wanted to be the best. And I felt like if I couldn't go in there and be the best, then this couldn't be for me. But I do regret it to this day for leaving.
So are you thinking about ever going back?
I would like to. As a matter of fact, I will go back. It's a matter of when. I've been saying I'm going to go back for a while, and I know I want to. I've just been kind of trying to figure out when I should go back, and I think I'm going to do it once I graduate from college. I would like to definitely try that out again and see what I can do. You know what I mean? And everything happens for a reason. You know what I mean? And just because I left a couple of years ago may benefit me in the end. I don't know, but and maybe I'll even go back this year. I don't know. Anything can happen.
To live up to it. Set a goal for yourself and don't let anyone turn you away or turn you aside. Go with it and you become it.
Well, thank you for your time, Evan. It's been interesting learning about wrestling.
Yeah, definitely, man. All right, take it easy, Brian.
You too.